I've now got the O'Connells with me, who in themselves are a fantastic band, but this is actually Sean O'Connell. You're standing in, Sean, aren't you, today?
I am. I've been co-opted. I've been co-opted because Jay's mum is not well today, so I was co-opted in at the last moment to come and say a few words.
But you have been to the Eistedfodd before.
Tell
us about it from your experience.
Well, my first experience of it was actually, Jay was just maybe 1.5 years old at the time, and was brought along for the entertainment, slept through parts of it, gurgled through some other bits and pieces of it.
Like the rest of the audience, I imagine.
Yeah. And it's typical of that age group. I had to leave the auditorium more than once to administer to various needs, but that was my first experience of it. But I've never been a participant.
However, Jay...
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. Now, Jay, I recognise you from being in a group over here, Spaghetti and the Hoops, who are absolutely brilliant, but you're usually drumming.
Yes. Yeah, I played drums.
Could you mind me asking what age you are?
I'm 18.
Okay, because honestly, this group are wonderful. They are so good, so talented. Now, you're going to be at the Eistedfodd on Saturday, having now grown up, and with ukulele in hand, you're going to be performing, aren't you?
Hopefully, if I work up the courage to do it.
So will it be your first time performing?
No, it'll be my 3rd year in a row.
Fantastic. And previously drumsticks, or is it always with a uke?
No, it's always been ukulele.
Yeah.
And then there was I've been 3 times in total, 4 times this year, and I did a song when I was like 12, maybe. I'd just come from an audition that I completely biffed it. And then I got up on stage.
What a phrase that says.
And then I got up on stage and did the song, and everyone loved it. And I was like, okay.
It's a good mix. Which came first, the drums or ukulele?
Drums.
Oh, okay.
And then I was like, there are a lot of effort to take places.
They
I want
are.
something small.
This is very true. So it was either piccolo or uke.
Yeah.
And you've got the uke, and we've just had a little bit of a preview in the background of one of your songs that are you going to be doing this particular song on a week on Saturday, or is this just you just thought I'll have a go at this?
Honestly, haven't decided. I did
love
it
that.
last year already, so I'm probably going to change it up.
Well, I tell you what, let's hear it, and then we can have a chat to you again afterwards. So tell us about this song then.
It's called The Only Exception by Paramore, and I just really like the song, and it sounds really nice on ukulele, so I decided to learn it.
And Sean, are you going to be accompanying at all?
I think it's best left to the professional.
Oh, with a voice like that, though. Good deep voice on you there. Okay, well, Jay O'Donnell, take it away.
O'Donnell?
O'Donnell? Why was it O'Connell even? Jay O'Connell, take it away.
Okay. When I was younger, I saw my daddy cry and curse at the wind. He broke his own heart, and I watched as he tried to reassemble it. And my mama swore that she would never let herself forget. And that was the day that I promised I'd never sing of love if it does not exist. But darling, you are the only exception. You are the only exception. You are the only exception. And you are the only exception. And maybe I know somewhere deep in my soul that love never lasts. And we've got to find other ways to make it alone and keep a straight face. And I've always lived like this, keeping a comfortable distance. 'Cause up until now I had sworn to myself I'm content with loneliness, because none of it was ever worth the risk. Well, you are the only exception. You are the only exception. exception. You are the only exception, and you are the only exception. Whoa, I've got a tight grip on reality, but I can't let go of what's in front of me here. I know you're leaving in the morning when you wake up. Leave me with some kind of proof it's not a dream. Whoa, you are the only exception. You are the only exception. You are the only exception, and you are the only exception, and I'm on my way to believing. Oh yeah, I'm on my way to believing.
Oh, that was amazing. Jay O'Connell live in the studio. Sean, you must be so proud of Jay.
Extremely proud. I've always been proud. But
Yeah.
It's the musical ability. I wish I had it. I really wish I had it. I think it's fantastic.
So you're inspired then, Sean, to get up and have a go this year at the festival?
I might be inspired to go and listen again.
I should emphasise, anybody who's intending to go, Jay is the exception. There's an awful lot of rubbish on as well.
Well, Marg is listening, I should say, and by the way, got the radio charade right. We've had a lovely message in. Let's see, this is from Bob Ski, who says, this is the kind of stuff we want. Genuine music, proper local artists, sounds superb as well. The ukulele sounds great, 10 out of 10. So that is from Bob Ski. Well, you can hear more from Jay and the rest of Spaghetti in the Hoops in the live lounge on March the 14th, because you're all going to be my guests, aren't you? And you've got gigs, haven't you? Tell us about your gigs.
We've got a gig tomorrow in the Thirsty Pigeon from 9 o'clock with support from Mark McCabe Kelly, which is going to be a good time.
And then you've got I think is it Secret Pizza you're at as
yeah,
well?
we're at Secret Pizza March 14th. We're playing Isle of Pride as well, and we've got a couple up in Ramsey at the Cool Bar.
Excellent.
Supporting Voodoo Bandits.
And you may have heard the single we've been playing, Naked, on the show as well. So yes, definitely excellent talent. But as you said, not anyone can have a go at the Braaid Eistedfodd.
And should they ever get on top of the pops, if that's still going, just remember where you started, Jay. The Braaid Eistedfodd. Give us a mention.
Exactly.
On Netflix or whatever it is.
So just remind us again, the day, the date, the time, and what people need to do to take
right.
part.
You don't need tickets, but it's £5 to get in, and that includes your supper. It's on Saturday, March the 7th at 7:30. There's Mr. Alan Wilcox and myself for the adjudicators, Chairman Chris Lyons, Wendy McDowell, marvellous pianist on the new piano, and there's all sorts of classes. We start off with the hymn raising, recitations, men's solo, instrumental solo, stump speech, ladies solo, original poem, quiz, folk song, duet, humorous stories, quartet, choir. Item 15, any other competitor not covered by the previous 14 classes. So if you've got a singing chicken or something, just bring it along. Eric Goldie brought a gramophone, a wind-up gramophone once, and we had a wind-up gramophone class, and he wound it up, and we all sat and listened to the record. This is true. This is
Did
not.
he win?
Yeah, of course he won.
Yeah.
He was the only one in the class.
I think he got a trophy.
I think we should let our Beth do a chicken charade. I think we should get her up there. We
Yeah.
should.
At the Eistedfodd with a rubber
Exactly.
chicken.
So do come along. It's
Yes.
a night of fun, and honestly, you get like people like Jay, who I have to say are the exception, but everybody comes up, and it's all about good fun and enjoying it, and we get sort of people like Christine Brigazzi,
Wow.
who's a Cleveland medalist, and Mr. Wilcox might do a turn. Well, he was nearly in the D'Oyly Cart Opera.
There you go.
Absolutely.
So there's
We've
real
all sorts.
entertainment and then lots to enjoy,
It's a
shall we
proper-
say?
It's a
Not
proper
endure,
night out. Isn't it?
enjoy.
It's a proper Manx night out.